Hello YouTube friends, Dr. Teresa here. It's been a little while, a few weeks since I've given an update on the Dwarf Seahorse tank, and I just want to share some observations and the latest happenings. I noticed using the sponge filters in the aquarium, it wasn't long before more seahorses were dying, and it seemed at a very fast rate. So I thought maybe it had something to do with bacteria collecting on the sponges, or maybe there just not being enough circulation. So I completely removed the sponges, all of them, and I put the hang on the back filter back on. I don't even have a sponge inside of the housing, just ceramic or rock media for the biological filtration. And the only sponge I have in the tank now is the one that covers the filter intake so that the seahorses don't get sucked up into the filter and their food doesn't get sucked up into the filter. And I do rinse that every day, and I also plan to either replace it or give it a deep clean on a regular basis. Even though it probably is collecting some good bacteria, I just want to keep any bad bacteria levels down. Well, shortly after I made that change, I noticed a few interesting things. One, the seahorses really seem to enjoy the current and even hang out in areas where they can get a lot of current, or they'll just keep swimming around in it. Also, I noticed that the bottom was extra clean. Now, I do vacuum the aquarium every night, and along with it is a small water change. But there really isn't a lot on the bottom now. It gets sucked up into the sponge that is hanging on the intake, which I rinse every night. So I feel like in general, it's keeping the tank cleaner. But since I've made those changes, the die-off has really slowed down. I was really hopeful that maybe eventually it would level off, and then I had a lovely surprise. You can see here is a male with a full pouch of eggs. In fact, one of the eggs is still hanging out. The couple weren't able to align themselves precisely enough where she was able to get all of the eggs into the male's pouch, but a lot did make it in. And this has not happened for several months, so I see this as a good sign. Now, I don't know if the male will take the pregnancy to full term or not. It's been almost a week and he's still holding on, so hopefully babies are developing. Even if these don't make it, the fact that a male is pregnant is a great sign because it shows that something is improving. So let's hope we have some survivors, and I'll report more when I have more information. Thanks so much for following along. I always appreciate you with me. I appreciate your support as well. Take care.